Now on the car, it should go around to the left. I'm going to go up here though and see what's up here. Shoot. Ah, yes, lads. Shoot off this wing straight into that tree. What's going on, my dudes? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Dakar Desert Rally. Hope you're doing good. Hope you are doing well. We're back to more career mode. Hopefully you've enjoyed the previous episodes. If you've not seen them, obviously go check them out before you get into this one. What are you doing? You're in the wrong place, mate. They're clearly labelled. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. This is episode 3 though, so yeah, go check out the previous episodes if you missed them. Go check out all the other gameplay videos we've got, the different vehicle types. But yeah, today, back into some two-wheeled fun aboard our CRF 450 Rally. I might... Basically, so if you watched episode 2, you'll know we didn't quite finish this rally off. So we're going to go back and do the final 2 stages of the Al Ula 2020 rally, and then we'll jump into something else as well. I want to try and complete the rallies in an episode really, but some of them are so long, so I'm not sure what I'm doing at the moment. Let me know in the comments if anyone cares. If you don't, I'll just carry on doing whatever I'm doing. But yes, we'll definitely finish that one off, obviously, see how long that takes, and then we'll jump into something else. Whether we jump into a different vehicle and just do a stage or 2 of a rally, I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. At some point, I do want to buy a new bike, because as much as I love this Monster Energy Honda, it's, I don't know, I keep saying it's slow, but then you look at the stats, and they're all 8s, and the durability's 9. I don't really know what team score has. I don't think team score affects the speed of the bike or anything like that. I think that is just the score of the team and how they did, or how they're predicted to do in 2022. Because like if you go into the bikes, this is from, is this a 2022 model that we buy? I don't even know. Where is it? Or is it a 2020 model? Is that why the team's not very good? There it is there. Yeah, so 2020 model. Yeah, fair enough. So at some point, obviously I want to jump onto a 2022 bike. Ideally, I want to jump on this one. Toby price, 5262 monies. So we're on 3,439. So we've got a fair bit of grinding to do to get some cash, annoyingly. Or we get something a little cheaper to begin with. Like we could jump on this gas. I mean, what's the stats of this? 8997. So better acceleration, better handling. Team score's only a 4. Again, I don't think that really matters. Durability is not as good. But then again, I don't think that matters too much either. Oh, look at that exhaust. That's beautiful. What's inspect do? Oh, you can rev the engines, mate. I did a video on the test track, like the test arena. I didn't even know you could jump in here and just rev the engines, turn the lights on, switch camera. Don't know why the front brake's moving, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. Who knew? Who knew? All right, well, there we go. The more you know. There's some new stuff for you guys to see. Yeah, I don't know. We either spend some money on going for a gas, but then obviously we're gonna have to save up again and buy a KTM. So. That's effectively the one I want though. Toby price, 99999. Durability is less than the Honda, but look at it. Look at it. I did a video, as I said, on the test area, so you can see down there. You can press test drive. So go check that video out if you want to see that. We did it on this bike because it looks freaking awesome. So yeah, we need 5 grand basically. So I'll stop chatting. Let's get racing, shall we? Otherwise, we're never going to get there. So we'll jump back into this rally, as I said. What are we on? Level stage 5. So we're going to the Abu Salama. It's going to be a 92 kilometer one, and that's a 75. So this one's a beast. So all right, strap in for the ride, peeps. Let's go. Let's go. This could take a minute. This one, I'm not gonna lie. Do we need to fix this thing up, or is it? No, all good. All good. 100% all round. I've not touched tuning again. There's not a lot to do on the bikes, to be honest. So let me know if anyone's found any good tuning setups. If you haven't caught the other videos, I did say in there, but if you go into controls, I'll say it again. Go into controls and then go to controller configuration. I would recommend, if you're having issues with the bike handling, turn these two, set sensitivity and linearity, turn them up to 100, mate, or 1.00, whatever you want. They're both on 0 by default, at least on my version of the game on PS5. Turn these up and I feel like you can definitely handle the bikes better. Your inputs are a lot quicker. So that's what I found. Let me know if you agree or disagree, or if you're struggling, give it a go. You never know, it might help you out. It doesn't change the game completely, obviously, but it does help. I find it helps anyway. He says, watch me do absolutely terrible now on this stage. I've just filmed the video in one of the SXS vehicles, so could be a little rusty for this stage, first stage of the day. So we'll see. We're going off first as well, annoyingly, so we've got nobody to follow. We don't have to watch this again. We've watched that many times. But yeah, I'll try and I don't know. We'll try and keep these videos fairly long. I don't know how long to do, but like, see what I mean? Like, why do we get such poor acceleration? Are they Yamahas or Supercross? Because the stats on those aren't very good. So I don't know if it's if I need to mess about with the suspension and the tyre pressures. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, where are we going through here? This is like a minefield. I don't know if I've really said it throughout the first 2 career mode episodes or anything else, but can we just take a second to look at how beautiful this game is? I don't know if I've really acknowledged it. I was thinking it all along, but I mean, look at it. It is stunning. You've got to give it to them. Like, I'm sure some motorbikers are probably a little bit disappointed with the handling and stuff, but look at the game in general. Like, what? It's incredible. I know, I appreciate, you know, it's not like a motocross track. It's not a supercross track. It hasn't got loads of ruts and triples and massive gaps to build into it. But the scenery, I mean, you've got these massive dunes, like all these rock faces. Yes, we're getting little frame rate drops like that then, but nothing too crazy. I just, without comparing, I know it's not fair to compare this to MX versus ATV Legends, but that's what I'm playing a lot as well at the moment. And can you just imagine this world, like this open world sort of setup, but with Motocross and Supercross? Just imagine, like, if these 2 teams could get together and just create something like this. I think MX vs ATV Legends looks nice. It's got some cool open worlds, but just, I don't know. Anyway, don't crash. Oh, that was close. Anyway, what I was basically getting at is this game's stunning, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I really hope we do get some sort of free roam mode, so we can just tear around these stages and all these worlds. This massive map, obviously, Saudi Arabia. It's pretty damn cool. This stage so far, although it's quite long. Oh, come on. We sent it a bit too hard, admittedly. Landing on the flat like that would be pretty tough in real life. Your wrist would be hurting you, not gonna lie. Wasn't that bad though, was it? Anyway, what was I gonna say? We're down in P2 now, annoyingly. I don't know what I was gonna say now, I've completely forgot. Yeah, open world would be cool, would be really cool. Hopefully we'll get some updates to the physics maybe. I don't know. It feels fine there. As I said, that's changing that steering and stuff is good. That's what I was gonna say. We obviously just overtook a load of cars before we had that massive crash. Is that realistic? I don't follow the Dakar enough to know, really. I know you do meet other vehicles on the stage. I believe they send the bikes and the ATVs out first, as far as I'm aware. Just so they don't have to sort of deal with all the ruts and... Oh, my days. We've saved that somehow. Again, we probably shouldn't have saved that. That was a bit of a slide. Yeah, I believe they send the bikes and ATVs out first in real life. Obviously, in real life, you're not racing directly against everybody in the same sort of race, but you do. Obviously, it's so they don't have to deal with all the sort of ruts and stuff the trucks and cars develop on the terrain. But like, would we be faster than a car? I know bikes are fast. You know, these are only like 450 machines. I don't know. Oh, we're gonna crash again, aren't we? Oh, see, we landed that one. That was weird. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Would the bikes be quicker than the cars? In my head, they wouldn't be. The cars would be catching us up if we were doing bad. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I know the bikes can squeeze through smaller gaps and stuff, but obviously, it is easier driving a car, ladies and gentlemen. That might upset a few car enthusiasts, but it is easier. It is. I don't care what anybody says. It's 10 times easier driving a car through this terrain with your co-driver telling you where to go than it is riding this two-wheeled. Like, two wheels are just, if you slide out, you got nothing to save you. At least with 4 wheels, you can't topple over. Well, you can, especially on this terrain. But anyway, getting off track. But yeah, just out of interest, would we be quicker than the cars? I don't know. I thought like the cars would be pretty nippy. Obviously, sticking with this dude, getting absolutely pelted by his roost. But we're going off into the sand now, which is pretty cool. I do like the ruts that get left behind, the tire marks. Obviously, it's kind of ruts in the sand. Obviously, they look cool. Again, like. I don't want to keep comparing it, but MX vs ATV Legends, why the ruts for the bikes are massive? They're like double the size of these ones. Oh shoot! Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, just look at it. Look at the world for miles. I know it's just desert. I know there's not a lot to load in, but like, it's just crazy. looks awesome. It looks awesome. As I said, I'm playing on PS5, as you probably all know by now. I can't imagine what this looks like on a top-end PC. I bet it looks crazy. Right, we're doing some madness. We're going to cut through this rock, I think, instead of doing that horrible sharp turn they all just did. We're back up into P1, which is good. Just look at the world. Tell me if I'm chatting rubbish, but I'm not paying attention again. Hang on. I think it looks wicked. Anyway, I'm enjoying it so far. It's not perfect. The bike handling looks perfect, but the cars and stuff are really cool. Where are we going? I'm not paying attention to the signs at all. Definitely off into the dunes now, though. Automatic gearbox could do just a little tweak, little tweak. Nothing too crazy. Just a little tweak. You do get stuck in 6th gear quite a lot, and I find myself letting go of the trigger and pushing it again. The throttle, obviously. Right, we're going to be turning left here onto this road, I believe. Yeah, cool. You really do need to pay attention to the signs on the bikes, because you've got no one telling you what to do, even in sport mode. I know you can see the waypoints, but you don't know where the next one is. But yeah, automatic gearbox would be the only thing. Just a slight tweak, little tweak, just to drop it down a gear and stuff when you come to the hills. And I mean, the argument is I should just use manual gearbox, but those of you that follow the channel know I'm not particularly good at using manual gearbox. I did give it a go on this, off camera, obviously, or off recording. It says semi-automatic in the settings, but I mean, I guess it's semi-automatic in the sense you don't have a clutch, but then you wouldn't on you'd have a quick shifter surely on the bikes and stuff. So, but yeah, you have to. It doesn't change gear for you. Like some games, you can have semi-auto and it'll change up and down if you forget to, but you also get the option to change down and up when you want to. So, but yeah, this is you got to change gear if if you're in 3rd gear. Oh, are we gonna land that? Oh, just about. If you're in 3rd gear. It won't change up, it won't change down, etc. So we'll give it a proper go at some point. But I'll tell you what, that stage wasn't that long. We're going to smash that. 1st place, buddy. We're doing all right. We're doing better than, I mean, I'm getting the hang of the game, obviously. This is the only problem I'm going to find, I think, is we're going to be... Some stages we're going to mess up, obviously, and I'm not going to restart them unless we obviously have to. I think we're going to be a bit too good. I think in sport mode. But the next level up is just so much harder. Not the AI, but just the reading of the road book and stuff. I don't know what to do. Let me know what you think. My plan was probably do a fair bit of sport mode, learn the stages, and then the thing is you obviously then just redo the same stages again, but with the road book. So I don't know. Maybe you guys want to see that. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we do the bikes in sport mode and then we jump in the cars and stuff for professional mode. I don't know. Again, I've not tried cars in professional mode. I don't know if you still get your co-driver speaking to you. I assume you probably would, but we'll see. Anyway, right, we took the win. We can't look at the standings, can we? I was going to say, I assume we're in the lead. I didn't pay attention just now, but let's go into the 6th and final stage of this rally. See how we get on. Plane graveyard's pretty cool. That's a massive plane. Right, Aula 2020. So this is an actual rally. Oh no, what am I talking about? This is the final... This is the rally we're doing, isn't it? Aula 2020. Yeah. And this stage is just called Aula. Alright, cool. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's just stop talking, chatting rubbish, and let's just go. Yeah, it's just ridiculous start, mate. Ridiculous start. The KTM, fair enough, you can overtake me. You've got better stats. That Sherco or that Yamaha does not have better stats. And look at everybody just watch out for those rocks. Stop paying attention to everybody else. Should we have a little bit of should we have a go at this? A bit of first person, see how we do. Oh, that was a hero. It's like I don't even know what a hero is. But I'm pretty sure it's not quicker than a Honda. I don't know. Maybe it's just our acceleration. Because top speed, I mean, we're tearing along now. Right, we're going right to the right. First person mode, what do you guys think? I kind of like it. Are we going through that water? We are. Alright, we're literally going through a lake. I do like it. There's just a lot going on the screen, so you can't really see a lot. And obviously you got your massive road book right in front of you, which is fine. That's realistic. Obviously, because we've got all the other stuff up above, like the map, the icons, and the compass, and all that jazz. The screen kind of gets pretty full up, and you can't. I don't know. You don't really appreciate the full sense of the environment, but it feels fine though. Like it plays fine in first person. I don't know. Again, I don't know why we're so slow in the water. Oh, hello, mate. You've had a... Did you stall it, mate? You stall it? You need a recluse clutch, buddy. Like, then, I don't know where I'm landing, because the roadbook's just in the way. But, I mean, I guess it would obviously affect your line of sight in front of you, directly below you, obviously. You should be looking straight forwards anyway, not down when you're riding a motorbike. Top tip there, don't look down, because you'll end up on the floor. For the most part. Oh, this level's cool, man. This stage is cool. Gotta stop calling it levels, it's a stage. I'm leaning back through the water. I don't know if anybody else has found a better way to go through the water, but I'm leaning back like you would in real life. Don't want to be going nose heavy into a load of water. You just go flying over the front. Look at these dunes. Let's jump back outside because this is a cool stage. Right away. No. Right away. Oh god, we're gonna get landed on. Right away does not do anything in the air on the bikes for some reason. It does on the quads. You can move, back and forth in the air on the quads, but you can't do it on the bikes. You can obviously do it, now while we're on the ground. Yeah, you can't mess about with your ride away in the air. Weirdly, don't know why. Again, hopefully that might change, because I feel like when you're tearing off some of these dunes, you definitely need to sort of move about a bit, move the front down, move it up, whatever, depending on how you're landing. But apart from that, I feel like I'm being positive. I'm being positive about the game. If I'm not, I'm positive about the game. I like it a lot. So, whoa, it is weird how some of the AI just kind of, yeah, he's wheeling through the dunes. So are we now as well, mate. I'll show you a wheelie. Probably gonna have a crash though. Oh, we nearly landed in the back of his pickup truck, mate. What is he doing there? How has he messed that up so bad? Oh, we're gonna be miles behind now, aren't we? 5th place. I'm pretty sure we should still be able to take the overall no matter what happens in this race. I think we had a fairly good lead. I'm pretty sure we've won every stage, or at least the majority of them. Annoyingly, you do get trophies for it. Oh, don't crash again. Really? Damn. The problem is, right, is obviously you don't know what's coming up ahead of you, and the AI are just tearing through, so you just do the same. But apparently, I mean, they are warning me. There is an exclamation mark and there is a little sign of dips. Is it this one I keep messing up? Let's just slow it down a little bit, lad. Roll over this one. Or is it this one? I think it was that one. Yeah, it was that one. Right, we're all good. Keep it going. Obviously, in the real race, I guess you would be pretty cautious over these tunes. Oh, I nearly did it again. Fair way behind now. P6. You can see your competitors on the left-hand side there on the kind of stage. Oh, where are we going? The stage kind of markers on the left. You can see obviously we're the red diamond. There were the grey diamonds up in front of us. Didn't see that rock. Off down this way we go. Can repair, saying to repair, but I think we're alright. So now a lot of the AI, they kind of just stop and take a sharp left, whereas you wouldn't do that in real life, would you? You take a nice swoop in line, as long as nothing's in front of you, obviously. Yeah, they kind of come to a stop in those kind of harsh like left and right turns, like this one. Look how they just suddenly turn. Whereas I'm going to take a line from, oh bloody hell, they just crash into each other. Like that one, obviously you need to slow down a lot. Looks like we're going to cross over some sort of road. Are we going up the road? Yeah, we're going up the road. Cool. No idea what S means. Slow, maybe? I don't know. There is a key somewhere, like a... what do you call it? It is, I mean, you can call it a key. It's usually called something else on games, like a... I've totally forgotten all words today. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, we're doing alright. I'm not sure what's rally to do next, so we'll have a look obviously at the end of this one, see what's about. See if there's any sort of 3-4 stage rallies that maybe we could fit into this episode as well. I know some of you guys want really long episodes, but it is such a pain to like upload and edit and store. Like the bigger the video file, obviously the more storage it takes up, the longer it takes to upload to YouTube, the blah 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 blah, all very boring stuff. But well, unless you also upload videos and edit them and stuff, then you just, it's fine. You guys don't know. You just don't think about it. But so yeah, long videos they just take a lot longer to sort out. So, which is why I tend to always keep it to half an hour or so. But these are just going to be longer naturally, just because of the way the stages are and the rallies. Look at that over there. Look at those trees. So yeah, I don't know. 45 minutes to an hour maybe? I don't know, maybe we will try and do that. But it just might mean they're not as frequent, so I don't know. Whereas like MX versus ATV, you'd get like 2 half-an-hour episodes a week, usually. This might end up being like 1 episode. One hour episode, I don't know. Maybe 2, I don't know. Some weeks, but not every week. Anyway, that's for me to figure out. But there we go, there's a win. Somehow we actually took the win in that in the end, despite all those crazy crashes. I've got a horrible feeling we didn't win one stage. Basically, you get PlayStation trophies if you complete the whole rally and you win every stage. Then you get PlayStation trophies, but we didn't get one, so I'm assuming we didn't win every single stage. We'll have a look at this podium for a change. I really want that Red Bull KTM though. However, our Honda's doing us proud. It was only cheap. It was under 500 Dakar points, so we can't complain. It doesn't take too long at all either. So let's jump out of this. Jump back to the main menu. Yeah, there we go. Took the overall by like half an hour. Look, our total time 41 minutes. Next person was 1 hour and 9 minutes. Almost too easy that, wasn't it? We got the overall podium now as well. I can't remember if we've seen this before, so I'll let it run through as well, just so you guys can see it. Again, graphically, look at it, it's awesome. Nice to have a crowd and stuff. A proper podium ceremony, you know, got some proper trophies. The riders' faces and stuff look alright, they're alright, they're not, you know, insane, not the best I've ever seen, but they're alright. I don't know if they're generic or if they actually look like the people. You'd have to let me know again. I don't know who any of these people are. But yes, we get a sponsor bill. Alright, cool. So when you complete, it's only certain rallies, I think. When you complete a certain rally, you get to do a sponsor wheel. I don't know if I did this on the an episode before. I think we did. You basically get to roll this, and you get to pick one of the free things to choose from. Money, money, money. That's kind of boring. Although we do need some money for our bike, obviously. So we're obviously gonna take the grand. Oh, you can try again. Oh, what should we do? Do we want vehicles or do we want money? Money's kind of boring, isn't it? Let's try again. Oh, no. That was a bad choice, I think. Alright, let's take the grand. It wants us to take the grand. Gambling's not good, kids. Right. Did we get the grand? I assume we did. 4,970. Yeah, we wouldn't have made that much money, would we? Alright, nice. We're definitely closer to getting a new bike. I think that is what we'll do next. Cool, so Red Sea Rally, we've done all those. I think I did one of these on my own, so that one's all done. Just need to do the SXS vehicle. Obviously, if you can see, I don't know if I've explained this before, but you can see you can win the ultimate rewards in sport mode. You've got to come first in all classes, effectively. So I've done 4 in that one. You can see it says 4 out of 5 there. We've done the same with this one. I came 6th in the SXS vehicle. We didn't win that Peugeot yet, but we'll definitely win that at some point. Cool, right, let me pick another rally and we'll go do some more. Cool, right, we're going to do the Desert Wings Rally. It's only a 3-stage rally of 200 kilometers in total, so this one should be a little bit shorter, so we should be able to do all these, hopefully, in this episode as well. As I said, 3 stages. We get to go through this plane graveyard. We've got another night one, so hopefully we don't break our lights this time. That is about it, I think. We obviously can't buy a new bike or anything yet, so let's just jump into it, shall we? Jump into it. Hopefully by the end of this one, we might be able to afford that KTM. I love this bike, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with it. I really like a KTM. I really like a Honda as well, but... Alright, 34 Dakar points. Not too bad at all. I did find out the prices are more expensive in the professional, and I assume the simulation mode is even worse. So, you do kind of get it a bit easy in sport mode. You don't have to spend too much money. This one is sand surface. So like, if we just quickly... Lowering the tire pressure increases the contact patch tire, increasing grip, but the top speed is reduced. Increasing the tire pressure will improve the top speed of the vehicle, but cause worse handling. We're just over middle of the road at the moment. I mean, should we go for a little bit more? Nah. I might actually drop it down, get a bit better handling. Suspension, stiffer, it's more sensitive to bumps, transitions, keeps the vehicle from bottoming out so easily when receiving big impacts, while also shifting weight transitions more quickly. Soft suspension is less sensitive to bumps, but slows down weight transitions, making the vehicle less responsive. Ah, okay, cool. I mean, let's go middle of the... Oh, why is the bike flying through there? Oh, so you can see the suspension moving. It looks kind of funky. I see where they're going with that. I see where they're going with that. What's it between 3 and 5? Yeah, so 4 is bang in the middle. Let's not go crazy. Let's try that for now. See if it makes a difference. I don't know if it's going to make much difference, but we'll see. We'll see. Right, stage 1. Let's try and get all 3 of these done in this episode. Hopefully we can. I don't think it should take too long. See if we can take some more wins though. We've got the Al Muwali. I'm not sure how you say it. Again, apologies. We're setting off in 4th place. We've got some KTMs and the Yamaha official rally team in front of us. Let's have a little cutscene today. We haven't seen one of these for a while. See how we're looking. See how we're looking. I was hoping these were going to be a little bit different for each rally, but they're very similar. That KTM looks alright actually. The white and orange one, not bad. Not as good as the Red Bull, but yeah, decent. The Yamahas look sick, but they're not very. The stats aren't very good in them. The Monster Energy Yamahas look good. There is a, I think there's a Rockstar Husqvarna as well, which maybe we should check, see what the stats are on that. I think it's from like a previous year. That looked pretty cool as well. Right, where are we going? Off to the left. Well, they've all gone flying into the trees, so we're already in the lead. So a little bit too easy again, a little bit too easy. We're gonna have to do some professional stuff, aren't we? I think. Or at least try and make it harder for ourselves somehow. I don't really know how to do that. Right, where are we going? Oh, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? I don't think it was meant to be through here, but we're going to take this little, sort of not shortcut, but that little scenic route. Oh, mate. Need those signs coming up quicker. Come on. I've said it before already, but I really wish we could have the road map down in the right corner, even on this mode, because I think it just helps you learn like what you're looking for. And yeah, I don't know. Like the signs in the middle of the screen, obviously coming up now, they do help. Obviously, we're going right here. Oh, we're going to just about to save that, man. I planted the front brake way too hard that time. Way too hard. Definitely something you have to keep in mind. Front brake too heavy on it. Yeah, you do go over the front, or you know, your tire does sink into the sand, especially in the sand sections, obviously. I've moved the handbrake, as it were, or the rear brake on the bikes down to the X button as well, so I need to remember to use that a little bit more. Rear brake's probably a bit more of your friend in these conditions. I went to the left, yeah. I think I might have done this one on the SXS video I did. Oh, we got a crushed truck. Not obviously been able to get off of our vehicles, not sort of really been able to help anybody else repair their vehicles at the moment, so oh, dude, we nearly got smashed by that truck then. He's gone flying into that mountain. That was a harsh turn, that one. Yeah, not being able to get off or repair anybody else's vehicles and help people out or anything at the moment, so again, I'm not sure if that's just a full simulation mode sort of thing. The helicopter up there, right buddy? Let's pop a wheelie for you, for the fans. I can't pop a wheelie, it's not letting me. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe we'll get that in full simulation, I don't know. You gotta get to level 25, or about level 15 I think, so we will do one at some point. Oh mate, these boys are all over the place. We will do a full sim one at some point, just for a laugh. It's gonna be really difficult. I don't know, we might not be able to complete it. It might be like we try it and then the episode turns into a 10-minute episode because we I say we, because I suck so bad. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But definitely gonna be difficult, I think. This is a cool little rally stage as well. As I said, yeah, I have done this one before. It's all coming back to me. I probably will play a fair bit of this on my own. I'm not going to be sort of recording everything because it's a big old game, and if you want to win some of the cool sort of cars and stuff, you do need to, obviously, as I said, complete every rally in every class, which obviously I can't film all that. We'll be playing this for years. So I'll see how we get on. I mentioned before, I didn't buy the DLC or the season pass, so we'll see what comes out in the future. If we get some cool, I don't really know what else they can do with bikes. All the bikes are pretty similar, so obviously if it's tracks and stuff and extra rallies and stuff, then maybe I'll get it. If we're all still enjoying the game at that point. Obviously it's not going to be anytime soon. The game's only just been released, so we'll see, we'll see. But yeah, I think at the moment it's mainly car focused, because obviously there's loads of different cars and classes you can use. So we shall see. Apologies if my voice is a little bit funky today. It might just be me in my head, but I feel like my voice is a little bit croaky, a little bit weak today. Could get some voice cracks in a minute if we're not careful. But right, playing graveyard, mate. So now on the cars you go around to the left. I'm gonna go up here though and see what's up here. Shoot! Ah, yes, lads. Shoot off this wing straight into that tree. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. Very cool indeed. Where we going? Right to the right. Right to the right. Right to the right. The rain's coming down. I mean, we are so far ahead of the competition. I can't even see. Oh, we could probably go this way. Could probably go this way. They're not even on the stage marker on the left-hand side. Look how far back they are. They're just coming up to the bottom now. Oh, dude. Ah, no. It's going to take us back to the previous waypoint. No. That was a good shortcut as well. We'll go this way. We'll go this way. Yeah, that actually makes more sense to go up that, straight up that hill. Obviously a bit more dangerous. There's a bit of a drop. Oh god, are we going to crash again? No, survived it just about. So you can move your rider weight left and right in the air, but yeah, back and forth doesn't seem to do anything. At least for me anyway. Right, we're going to complete the stage. We're going to be so far ahead of the pack, it's ridiculous. So, interested to see how far ahead we are. That took us 5 minutes. Wow. 10 minutes, second place. So we've already got 5-minute cushion on the whole series, or the whole rally, which is ridiculous really, but hey, we'll take these experience points and we'll take this money. Boom. Alright, we're going to the next one. This might end up not being that long an episode actually, because we're gonna, yeah, there's only 2 more to do. We did crash a little bit, so it's only 20 quid. We'll just spend a little bit of money there. Right, we can't crash in this one. We need to be careful because we need our lights. We did a night race, in the last episode, was it? And pretty damn difficult in the with no lights. Right, so that saves your setup, which is good. We'll leave it the same. It felt alright. I don't know if it made any difference, but let's go do a nighttime race. Have a quick sip of drink. Here we go. Desert Wings Rally. Same place, same stage almost. Obviously, just a little bit further on. Next part of the place we're at. We got a massive lead, so I mean, we're obviously setting off first. It is night time. These are hard. These are difficult. Still getting a terrible start. I don't understand that at all. It's so random. Oh no, keep your lights on. Don't turn those off. Didn't like how long. Was this a slightly longer one out of the 3? Don't know. Yeah, dude, this is so much harder at night time. I tried so hard to avoid him then. I clearly didn't do a very good job. That better not breaking our lights, please. Please. We're alright, we're alright, we're alright. Oh, dude, we're back at the start though. 16th place. I mean, it's making it more difficult for ourselves, and then there's doing that. I mean, they're not too far ahead of us. I can see some of them already. Yeah, we cannot break these lights. We cannot break our headlights. Really need to pay attention to the signs up above us this time. Try and get at the back of the pack, really. Although, I don't know. It obviously helps you. Oh, dude, stop. Oh, that was close, mate. That was close. Sport mode is not easy, honestly. It's not just an arcade game. It's still difficult. You still got to know what you're doing. And I saved it. We didn't crash. Oh, bro, honestly. Come on, go. Why are we stopped? We're stuck. Oh, that dude just crashed next to us. I don't know where he is, but yeah, how did we ever take all those people? We were down in P16. Right to the left. You just can't see where you're going. There's no as bright as these headlights are, that you can't see anything. This would be so terrifying in real life. Right, we've got some water coming up by the looks of it. At some point. Oh, there's the water. God. Mate, you can't see a thing. Going off to the right. Going some dunes. I'm kind of rolling off the throttle over any sort of big ledges that I see. Because you've got no idea what's over the other side. Oh, like that, a road. That's a rock. Oh, God. I think we're supposed to go a slightly different way, but we're going to take this route instead. We're up to P5, which is good. Everyone's quite bunched up on this stage so far. Like I said already, we got a massive lead, obviously, in the overall, so we don't need to win this. They don't have to go some random ways, right? It's getting twisty. It's fun being with the AI, but you've got to be careful that they do take you out quite easily. They take some strange little lines sometimes. So we're going to be going off to the right to an extent. Yeah, we've got some trucks on the go. We're up in a P1 somehow. Overtaking trucks as well now, which is oh, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, that was right. I thought that was a bigger drop than it was. Do you need to try and stay on the trails? What do they say? Stay on traces. Which, imagine being the first guy or girl. Oh, mate, there's a rock right in the middle of that path. That's dodgy. Imagine being the first person to go out on a bike, if the bikes go out first, which I believe they do most of the time. Ah, I mean, I was going a little bit quick, but it was quite a steep incline. Yeah, imagine being the first person to go out though. You got no trails or nothing to follow. No one else has been before you. Ah, dude, we got in there lights. I just completely forgot. That was the whole point of us being careful. Repairing it doesn't seem to make a difference either. You don't, I mean, it makes sense, you wouldn't carry light bulbs around with you. Well, or maybe you would, I don't know. But, mate, I can't see a thing. You guys are not going to be able to see a single thing on this video. Apologies. We need to concentrate on these night races. If we repair all, extra time. Nah, still got no lights. They're on, but they don't. I think there should be another light. There's 3 lights, I believe. I think, anyway. I don't know. It's actually getting lighter, so are we racing sort of at dusk? Not dusk, dawn. So it might be alright. It might be alright in a minute. Oh, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. But yeah, seriously, imagine being the first person to go out. It'd just be insane. Absolutely madness. So we've got a 20-second repairs. It's not a penalty, but we stopped for 20 seconds effectively. They're going to add that to our time. Got a load of water coming down here. A rock. Was that a dune? That was a rock, I think. We just about missed it. So we've got some trucks coming up. Or it's a car actually by the looks of it. Yeah, pickup truck. Might try and stay with this guy. Just for... Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Just for the sake of the video. So we've got some light. Oh, we've overtaken him already. Fair enough. Actually, I can't see that's making it worse if anything. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Oh, there's a rock. Don't hit it. Right, come on, reverse, 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 reverse. We're like halfway through the stage yet? Or we still got even more to go? Nah, it's even more to go. It's a long old stage, mate. I don't know, 60 Ks. Was this the 90 kilometer one? Was there a 90 one? I thought they were like 70 and 60 or something. Who knows? Who knows? Let's keep going, though. We're going round to the right, down a massive, massive hill. That car has obviously crashed because we've caught them up again already. Oh, losing it a bit to the left. Yeah, night races in the rain with no headlights. Not not what you want to do. I think it is morning. I think we're coming. Yeah, we're racing early morning, I reckon. Definitely seems to be getting lighter when you come out of the mountains into the more open spaces. It's definitely a bit lighter. Could just be the moon, I suppose, in the more open spaces. I kind of want to cruise with you, mate, but I'm also kind of terrified that you're going to crash into me. I guess this is what, you know, if this happened to you in real life, you would try and tag on to somebody else. Probably not a car. You'd hope to find another motorbike and hope they were... I guess you're unlikely to find someone, though. If you're the one that's crashing, they're probably all going to be ahead of you. Getting through the twisties now. Yeah, it's definitely getting lighter. Oh, that's it. Sick. All right. That all of a sudden just finished. That end part of the stage was way faster than the rest of the stage. All right, nice. We took the win somehow. We're going to get a little time penalty. That 20 seconds. Let's already put that into account. Obviously, 7 minutes 33 seconds. We're still 5 minutes ahead. So they didn't lose as much time on that stage. Oh no, they did. They did. Sorry. Yeah, they were 5 minutes slower than us again. So overall, they're now 10 minutes, 11 minutes slower than us. Hey, can you do what we can do? Can you do what we can do? There's our headlights that are now working apparently. This guy's got no headlights. Anyway. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? Don't need to watch that again. We're up to level 16, lads. We're up to level 16. Getting some dollar. We might just have enough to buy a KTM next time out, I reckon. Oh, we got enough now. 5,400, yeah. That's probably what I'm going to do. That's probably what I'm going to do. Next episode, we'll buy a new bike, I think, just to mix it up a bit, really. Right. Just out of interest, if you go to, front lights, if I just repair those. So it is just the two, but I guess they're just not very bright when they're broken. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? We're going to repair it all anyway, obviously. But just out of interest. Right. This will be the final one for the episode. So final stage. We've got light rain. We're going off at 6:30 in the morning. So I think we were racing through the night into the morning, obviously. It's only a 60k one. So 25 waypoints. See what we can do. See what we can do. Some of the ruins are really sick on this place in the world. Obviously Saudi Arabia. I still do find it weird that we don't race in Dakar anymore. It's called the Dakar, but it doesn't happen there. Maybe one day I'll go back. You never know. Right, we're heading off at the front again, obviously, as expected. Mainly sand-based race, I believe this one said. It is raining still, though. I'm glad we've got some weather in the game, because obviously, you would imagine desert racing is pretty damn hot and sunny all the time. Maybe a little bit of cloud. Where are we going? That was kind of like a free-for-all for start there. That was figure it out yourself, mate. Yeah, I imagine it's just sunny, maybe cloud, but it's going to be pretty dry in it most of the time, so I'm glad, in real life obviously, so I'm glad in the game at least they put some rain, put some snow in and stuff. Let's just roll off over that. I don't know where that was how much that was going to ping us. We're doing good there, we're doing good. Yeah, this stage is going to fly by compared to that last one. Absolutely tearing through. I think we're going to be going off to this way, yeah. Oh, look at that sunrise. Whoa, watch out for the sand. Where's the sun? I was going to try and get a little shot of the cheeky little sunrise coming up. We're going through some palm trees. I assume like the terrain, like obviously these water bits I assume are probably not as common. Oh, we got a little, I thought it was a log then. But the trees and stuff, is that like a common feature of Saudi Arabia? I don't know. Even in these desert-y sort of rocky conditions. We've also got a little bit of civilization out here as well. Let's just get around this way, shall we? Try and look for lines that aren't the obvious trail to mix it up a little bit. Oh, pay attention to the road, pay attention to the road. Going over some more rocks. Oh, I want to get right to the left apparently. I feel like we could have probably gone straight on as well. Pop some, oh, I was going to say pop some wheelies over these little bumps here, but we nearly lost it completely then. Tearing through the desert. This is something I'd love to do. You could do like trips with people. People take you on like you can pay for like a excursion kind of thing and around the world, and they'll provide the bikes and stuff and like the professionals, and they'll take you on just this kind of style trail basically. Obviously not to this extreme. You're not, you got people to follow and you know where you're going. You got first aid people with you obviously just in case the worst happens, but definitely, I mean, maybe one day that'd be such a cool thing to do. Bro, this truck is, well, that technically is a car, but that pickup truck is all over the place. I'm going to go up this way, I think, take a little bit of a different route to the cars. There is that sunset coming through over the mountains. Bro, look at this game. Look at it. You might not get the full effect on YouTube because obviously, although I'm playing on PS5, this is not recorded in 4K. I upscale it to 4K, but I can't record it in 4K at the moment. So it's probably not giving you the full sense of the graphics that I'm seeing, but it looks good. It looks nice. It looks really good. Anyway, right, let's try not to do that again. Obviously, we don't need to worry about our lights this time, which is good. Where did we crash? Was it that bit? I think it might have been. I mean, we're tearing along like 200 kilometers an hour, which is just madness, isn't it? Really? Yeah, you can't change. Obviously, I'm from England. We do everything in miles per hour. You can't change that. I guess obviously the whole rally's done in kilometers, like your road book and stuff is done in kilometers. So obviously the speedo is as well. But yeah, you can't change it. So not entirely sure how fast 200k is, but it's pretty damn quick, I think. Watch out for this car. Absolutely annihilating our motorbike competition again. I don't know if it's just this rally in particular, because it's been closer than that in most of the rallies we've done. Maybe I'm just getting better at the game. Don't know. Who knows? Anybody watch any of the World Supercross in Cardiff in Wales? By the time you're seeing this, that would have all happened already. I don't know the result at the moment. Oh, nearly spun out. Hopefully it was a good race. Obviously Eli Tomac, Ken Roxon, Chad Reed, Dean Wilson, loads of people coming back for the World Supercross Championship, which is literally 2 rounds in in Cardiff in Wales and then somewhere in Australia. But yeah, I hope it was a good. Hopefully it was a good race. Hopefully it was a good race. Well, I'll wait and see. Obviously, I've not seen it yet. It's not happened yet. But hopefully it was good. Hopefully it's good. Let me know if you watched it. Although I say watched it, I don't think it's on bloody TV until like Wednesday. So in England anyway, which is ridiculous, really. I'll have to see if I can find it anywhere else. Don't know if you can pay for it, but there we go. Another stage done, and that is a full rally done. There's that cheeky trophy that I was on about. If you win all the stages in the rally, we'll just have a quick look. I think that's what it is. Yeah, finish first in every stage. Happy bloomin' days. We absolutely smashed it, man. Then we were 3 minutes faster than second place. And overall, we're obviously going to be way ahead. It's going to be like nearly, I don't know, 15 minutes probably. Insane amount of time. Double the time, 18 minutes. No, 16 minutes, sorry. Yeah. Nice. Very nice indeed. Another podium celebration for us. I wonder if we get to spin the wheel again. Do we get to do that on every rally? Or is it just some selected ones? Unless we've got a vehicle or something. Cool if we want a bike. You can sell your bikes and stuff in this game, but I'm pretty sure they sell for a lot less than you bought them for. Pretty sure this Honda sells for like 200 and something. We bought it for 400 and something. So I did have a look just out of interest. There we go. Cheeky podium again. We're absolutely smashing the 2-wheeled rallies at the moment. Very nice. If we do get another spin, I would love that Petronas truck. Let's have a go. Let's have a go. It'd be nice if they just gave us KTM though. Oh, it was there. It was right there. I might spin again on this middle row. We don't need these. They're both the same anyway. I've already got, that's what I bought, I think, in the SXS class. 500 quid is 500 quid, but it's not nothing crazy. We can't scroll up, can we? If I do that, let's do it again. If it's money, it's money. If it's a bike, awesome. If it's that same car again, oh, it's not going to be the bike. We'll take it. We'll take it. You have to complete a sponsors event with your new vehicle to own it. I think that's the car class, by the looks of it. A Rebellion Racing RD Limited. Happy days, mate. So another thing before we go, another thing I noticed as well is obviously the main ones they want you to do are the 2022 events. So Red Sea Rally, we just did Desert Wings Rally, and then the next one is trying to get us to do is Train Odyssey Rally. All these other ones are like 2020, 2021, 21. We have got an Extreme Rally up here, which could be quite fun. Looks like a snowy style one. There's only 2 rallies in that, weirdly. How many were in this next one? Where was it? 3 rallies? Cool. Maybe we might be able to do that one and that one in the next episode. We'll see. We'll see. See how we get on. Got a few over here as well. I don't think I mentioned either, but this map is humongous. Like, it goes all the way down here to Jeddah, all the way I mean, it goes all the way down here, and then you kind of get into like a darker map. So I'm hoping all the light areas. Do we think that's actually going to be how big this map is? Because I mean, it is insane if it is. Even if like maybe this middle bit's not included, I don't know. I don't know. It's huge. It's huge. If that's going to be like a free roam area that we can just ride around, and there's going to be more rallies involved and stuff, it's going to be insane, mate. Absolutely insane. Anyway, right, go back to the garage. Looks like we opened another slot as well, which is cool. So we got to do the Desert Wings Rally to win this one. By the looks of it, if I just click into that, yeah. So we've got to do what we just did, but in that car. I guess I did it with the ATV as well. I don't know if you saw that video, but I did it with the ATV sponsor challenge, and you just basically just have to win, I assume, or just pass at least, like get a podium, and then we'll win that. What even is that? It's a car, right? Or is it a? It doesn't actually say, does it? Yeah, car at the top there in the middle. Pretty cool car, man. Its stats are 7, 6.5, 8.58. What's our Toyota? Oh, our Toyota's better already. It's broken, it's bruised and battered, but it's got better stats. I guess we can't sell it yet because we don't own it. Yeah, it looks alright. I might just sell that, to be honest. So I'll see how much we get for it. Yeah, and then next time out, I think we'll buy a KTM. We'll probably keep our Honda as well. So yeah, Toby Price one, that one there. 5262. Just gonna spend all our money effectively. Let me know what you think. I'll probably have already recorded the next episode before you get to comment on this one, if I'm honest. So I'll probably just end up buying that. But pretty cool, pretty cool. Anyway, guys, right. I'll stop chatting. I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, leave some comments down below. Give it a thumbs up. And it'd be very much appreciated if you subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Look at us go, mate. Look at us go. Hopefully we'll get there before the end of the year. You never know. But yeah, I'll leave it there. I'll see you next time for some more Dakar Desert Rally. Thanks for watching. Cheers, guys. Bye.